was keen into. I never thought about going in the military, going to be a chef, but that's later on. Yeah.
Right. So at one point, so you at high school, you're doing your thing, you're playing ball, just living a high school life. At what point do you say, you know what, I think going to the military might be an option? At what point did you start to really consider the military being an option?
Hey, this will get a little funky, man.
Okay.
I actually went in the military in my junior year in high school. Yeah, I was in 11th grade. And to be honest with you, I really didn't talk about it much. But like I said, we switched coaches our junior year in high school. And there was a selfish move that I made is I actually quit the team because they wanted to take me out the backfield and put me on the line.
Okay.
It was a selfish move. Don't get me wrong. I still regret it to this day.
Okay.
But it took me out of the main frame of football completely. It was not something that I wanted to do anymore because it took everything out of me, man. To be honest with you.
Wow.
But, I got some bad information from a friend of both of ours.
Okay.
His name is Wilmot Berry. He told me that it's a summer program that you could go to, man. You make a couple $1,000s over the summer, man. Summer camp type shit. It's tough. Yeah. So I said, give me the dude number, and I got his number. Spoke to him, and he said, I'll meet you at the high school tomorrow. So he came to the high school, and I see the dude popped up with a whole Army uniform on. And I was like, okay. He said, I'm so-and-so, the guy you talked to on the phone the other day. He's like, I said, this is military. I talked to you about summer camp. I ain't talking you about no military. We had a discussion of whatever. We talked. And I said, give me a day or two to think about it. I'm going to discuss with my mother or whatever. And I asked my mother if she was cool with she signed off on me going in the military early as a 17-year-old instead of being 18 years old.
Yeah.
She kind of thought on it, and I thought on it too. And within 2 days, I made a decision. I called the guy back, or the recruiter back, and I told him that I'll do it. I'm ready to go. And we went up to, we made the decision. I signed in, did my oath, put my hand up and everything. The MEPS part, like your physical fitness part, everything in between. And I joined the Army on accident. It was kind of accident between.
Bro, wait a minute. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My mind just said.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Go ahead, ask the question again.
So what you thought was a camp, pretty much a paid camp, which they have a lot of those things. That was a paid camp. Ended up being a recruiter, and prior to this, you had no prior thoughts of the military.
I never even took ROTC in high school, bro.
Okay.
Never.
So you call the man for a camp. He comes there and say, "Surprise! I'm a recruiter." Of course, you guys know. Of course, I'm being fictional about it, but he said, "Well, pretty much, it is a surprise. I'm a recruiter." And then you get the information, you take it home, and within 3 days, you say, "You know what? I'm gonna join the military."
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what happens after that? Because you still have to finish your senior year, right? Or how does that go?
So how that work, right? So the day this is the crazy part. So the day we got released from our junior year in high school, right? The day after I shipped off on the bus to go to boot camp. I went to boot camp. So while everybody had their freedom during that summer, I crawled through the mud, ran, jumped, barbed wires, all that. I did that throughout my summer between my junior year and my senior year in high school. It's called split hours. You can do that, yeah. But you got to get parents to sign off. You can do it as a 17-year-old and go in. So what happened was, so you do your boot camp version, right? You got two versions of your training in the Army. You got a version called BCT, is basic combat training, and then you have another version called AIT, which is advanced individual training. So between that time frame, of my junior year and my senior year, I got the chance to do my BCT, which is my basic combat training, which is boot. So it was 9 weeks ish, somewhere in that time frame. So I shipped off the day after we got released from school. So my whole summer, which was what I said was summer camp, was actually boot camp for that time frame between my junior year and my senior year. So I went to boot camp, and I came back to the brand new school that we got built, fresh out of boot camp with the whole cut and all that in between.
Yeah. So when you do that, okay, wow, I did not know that. So when you come back to school, do you not do any more things with the Army until that summer, or you have to do like weekends?
That's when you're on a reserve status or whatever. When you're in high school. So you do your senior year in high school. You do your senior in high school, and once a month you'll do a drill.
Okay.
So you do a weekend out of the month, and 2 weeks out of the year is been a long time. But that's the thing. It's like once a month you have a weekend drill. So we kept you on a status for that whole year. Even though your senior year in high school, you still got the military. You still get 1 year served in the military on a reserve status now.
Wow.
Even in high school. So I got 4 years in the military. I started when I was 17. I got out actually before I turned 21.
Okay.
So, but the thing is like I was on a reserve status before, so where they put me in a position that I got some time in my career started while I was in high school.
Wow.
So once I finished my senior year out, I went out and finished the rest of my training, which was AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training, which they teach you how to do the job that you're about to walk into. You got the boot camp version out the way, go back to your senior in high school, and then you start the part where you're going to be the job that you're going to go into. They're going to teach you how to do it. So that's what I did. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so and when you graduate high school, where did your so where was your boot camp at first? Was it Fort Jackson?
Man, I got the shout out. No, I didn't go to Relaxing Jackson. I didn't go to Relaxing Jackson. I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, baby. Shout out to the Rock and Marvin, baby. Y'all know what it is.
Okay.
You know what it is, yeah.
Okay, so when you graduated high school, well, after you finished your senior year, you went back to Fort Benning or you went to Fort Jackson?
I went to Fort Lee, Virginia.
Okay.
Lee, after that, yes.
And so how was that experience? So even with that, you still getting I guess, so when you go to Virginia, you're still getting to travel, I guess. So how was that experience? Like even being able to move around?
All right, going from Fort Benning, Georgia, we was on Sand Hill, which they call it Sand Hill. So it was an experience, man. Like you went from, it was a part of that IFTX. It was a journey. It's a road called the Stairway to Heaven. It was pretty much a vertical hill that went straight up for about a mile. And once you got up to the top of that, you just wish you was dead, man. That's what they call it, the Stairway to Heaven. And then there was just the halfway point. You see where you need to go to, and you just got to keep going. But going from that, and once you get to the end of that, you graduated, they claim you a soldier, and they sing the "You Are American" songs, this and that songs, whatever. But going from that standpoint to going to Fort Lee, Virginia, was like college, man. Like, you go do your work out in the morning, then it's just you go to school all day, and you get released 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Chill out, clean your room up. Do all that stuff, get that done. You can chill. The rest of the time is yours, man. So parties on the weekends, they was always real. So
I got you, but so you in Virginia? So what part of Virginia this was again? What part of Virginia?
I was at Fort Lee, Virginia. It was I think that's Richmond.
Okay. I know exactly what's that. So how long did you stay? How long did you actually stay in Richmond, Virginia?
But it was like 14 weeks.
14 weeks.
A little bit longer.
Like 2 months.
It was
a little over 2 months.
Or 3.5, 4 months, something like that. Quick, take my man from around.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that the audience, they get it, they get the gist of it. So, okay, so you do that. So, because at this time, this is 06.
It's 2005, bro.
2005 still, yeah, because we all graduated 2005. Matter of fact, hey, Don Teresa came up in here. Don Teresa